You're going to have to make a choice, fight the fights that you can win, right? You're going through upsets, things that you have no control over, and it's not that it's not happening, it is happening. You know, it's happening that your environment is changing, it's being degraded, and as far as this institution or school that we're in, that over there, they unfortunately something is saying that that's going to increase the value of their property, and there's where again, did you hear what I plan on doing if I have to move from here? I think I will need to, um, I don't know, but I don't want to, babes. If it's getting poisonous like that, I gotta get out of here. There's got to be another place to go where people are concerned for their surroundings more, and the way that the community lives is more intelligent and geared for the fact that you're a human being, and you're not going to be operating very well. You have a potential that's not very known. If there's a process we're going through, see, this is the thing. It's like, thank God, I have something that I can call somewhat of a retirement. I have worked here. It's hard work to live here, and that's what I've been doing. That's what I have. Is I have my physique, and even my psychology is kind of bent up because of living in the mountains. But you don't worry about the mind. You worry about your body, and your mind will follow it. You know that there's an inner being that involves your mind, and that's something that is not well talked about. The inner being and the mind, I guess, and it's not the mind. It's knowing that the mind is tempting you to cave into it. Everybody has that. When especially you're in a you're in a situation of the illusion of something. People have a standard, it's like an automatic reflex of their programming, and it doesn't have to be that way. You can see that coming and going, and there is where you can avoid a lot of weird people too, like weird situations, like the universe sends it to you, but because you're like elevated, and you're like, that's not even my alignment. It just goes like that, and it goes somewhere else. I've done that. You have to. If you live in the city, you have to change your entire fucking frequency to where people see an ugly thing, or something like that. Not really. I don't really mean that, but you know what I mean. I happen to think, it's like, hey, it's not a bad idea to wear not only a mask, it should be a copper, a fine mesh copper mask. That's what really gets rid of germs, is copper. It doesn't live on copper at all. Fucking silver helmet, one, more like, like you'll have a breastplate that's made of the material that deflects not only cell phones, babes. You want a crystal like right here and get away from people's psyche. You want to wear mirrored eyeglasses, especially if you have a task you need to do in the marketplace or something, and you want to just see if you're doing something good for yourself and not dealing with this fucking idiot over there giving you some kind of a line of a good deal. Why do we need to hear so many advertisements about things? That couldn't we just know that we need these things, and do we find an ideal yet? I'm here to tell you, you're going to only go so far with certain things, and that's it. And if you think you're going to alter it with something, then there you go. There's nothing new under the sun, but then there you go, making what? A GMO ear of corn, which is like, you're growing stomach tumors now, huh? You're growing all kinds of problems with the GMO babies. A lot of people don't understand because, well, first of all, they're not going to understand anything eating the shittiest food. Their brains are farted out. They have just only so much firing that they can get into an automatic. Who knows what they're fucking putting in those fucking mess halls out there that is making people just behave like robots. Good. Good for you, man. It's tough on love, that's for sure. And at one point, who's going to wake up when? And it's a beautiful story if anybody ever does, isn't it, kids? Love will do it for you.